Welcome to Wondrous Blessings channel. Hanoi and Ha Long Bay are among favorite destinations in Vietnam, offering unique must-see places, delicious foods, rich culture, and interesting experiences with co-travelers. Visit the northern region of Vietnam and immerse yourself in Hanoi's rich culture, thousand-year history, and scenic beauty. It is a blend of ancient Vietnamese temples, French colonial architecture, in the midst of a vibrant and bustling local atmosphere. Thank you for visiting the channel. Please subscribe, hit the bell button to let you know of a new episode. Give us a like, and thank you for sharing the videos with your friends. Tran Quoc Pagoda is the oldest Buddhist temple in the city. It is located on a small islet of West Lake at Tay Ho District, Hanoi. It was built in 541 in the early Ly dynasty. Tran Quoc Pagoda is renowned for its rich history, impressive architecture, and peaceful ambience. It was originally named Chi Quoc Pagoda. During the reign of King Henry Tong, the pagoda's name was changed to Tran Quoc. Tran Quoc Pagoda worships Amitabha Buddha, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, and Shakyamuni Buddha. The people hoped that Tran Quoc Pagoda would be a place to help repel natural disasters and bring a peaceful life.
541 to 544 AD. That is the short time that Vietnam got independent from China with the King Ly, because the early Ly. And to mark the independence we got, one king of Vietnam built this pagoda, naming it
The Bodhi tree at Tran Quoc Pagoda is a symbolic gift from India. It is a sacred tree and a powerful symbol of Buddha's spiritual wisdom. This tree was actually grafted from the original tree where Buddha achieved enlightenment.
We're gonna take a walk around the Bodhi tree. 3 rounds, praying for the peace of the world, happiness for your family, and peace in your mind. First of all, join me with a group picture. All family picture I will support, yeah. And then we at least walk one round around this pagoda, this beautiful tree, clockwise. Okay.
Put down clockwise. Ewan ko, ilang beses ba iikot? Sinabi lang naman ikot eh. Tapos na iikot mo?
We have same process. Bomb.
Wala mo lang sinabi. Ilang beses pa.
The incense burning house is a sacred hour where believers light incense sticks as an offering of respect and spiritual devotion. It is the site where devotees pray and make their wishes. The act of burning incense symbolizes the purification of intentions and the elevation of prayers to higher realms. It is a cherished ritual that any tourist would want to try. The pagoda complex showcases traditional Buddhist architecture and art. The pagoda grounds feature beautiful garden, including bonsai displays and statues, typical of a Vietnamese Buddhist art. The Lotus Tower, a 11-story stupa, is a prominent landmark within the complex. The stupa is crowned with a 9-layered lotus, symbolizing purity and spiritual ascension. Statues of Amitabha Buddha are found on each level of the Lotus Tower and throughout the pagoda. The complex follows traditional Buddhist architectural concept, with main halls arranged along a central axis, creating a peaceful, meditative atmosphere. Ancient stone tablets can also be found within pagoda complex, containing poems and verses written by Vietnamese kings and mandarins during the Nguyen dynasty. As one of the most important monuments in Hanoi, the Temple of Literature was founded in 1070 by Emperor Li Tan Tong as a temple to worship the Chinese philosopher Confucius. It is also the site of Vietnam's first national university, where students, during this era, studied Confucian philosophy, literature, and Chinese culture. Despite continuous wars and disasters in early days, the Temple of Literature remained its precious architectural and cultural value. When visiting the temple, you will find historic treasures, such as the Great Middle Gate, the Pavilion of Constellation, and the 5 courtyards. The Pavilion of Constellation is found at the second courtyard. It was built in 1805 and recognized as Hanoi's symbol, appearing on the 100,000 Vietnam Dong note. Well of Heavenly Clarity is a square-shaped well, found in the third courtyard. Visitors can also find the Steely House, where turtles bear large stone tables. The turtle, one of Vietnam's 4 sacred animals, represents wisdom and longevity. The House of Ceremonies and Confucian Sanctuary can be identified by red columns and wooden beam ceilings, adorned with antique lanterns. Inside the house is a central altar, flanked by decorative cranes and turtles. St. Joseph's Cathedral is a Catholic church in the Hoan Kiem district of Hanoi. It was built during the French colonial period. The facade is made up of 2 square bell towers and a big clock. The cathedral is 64.5 meters in length and 20.5 meters in width. During the French colonial period, in northern Vietnam, St. Joseph's Cathedral became the center of Catholicism. The cathedral served as a religious destination for Catholics in the northern region. It was also a hiding place for Vietnamese revolutionary soldiers. St. Joseph's Cathedral is a classic work of Gothic architecture. It is a typical example of colonial architecture. The design is characterized by high domes and colorful tall glass windows. The cathedral's architecture also has some features of the Vietnamese style. The frame of the architecture is made of baked clay bricks, red tiles, and pasteboard walls. Capture beautiful pictures and memorable moments at St. Joseph's Cathedral, one of the most outstanding works of French colonial architecture in Hanoi. Hoan Kiem Lake, or Ho Kiem Hanoi, is a natural freshwater lake located in the heart of Hanoi. It is known for its historic significance and cultural value.
Now it's really amazing that in the lake there was a legendary turtle, a giant golden turtle. You know,
Legend says, Emperor Li Tai II was gifted a magical sword by a giant golden turtle who lived in the lake in order to defeat the Ming dynasty. Once victorious, Li Tai II gave the sword back to the turtle, who dove down to return the sword to the gods. Hoan Kiem Lake is admired for its beauty, as well as insight into the daily life of Hanoians. The lake features Turtle Tower and Ngoc Son Temple. The surrounding area is a popular spot for locals and tourists to enjoy nature and cultural sites. Walk around the lake and enjoy a leisurely stroll. Also, discover other historical sites and interesting buildings in the surrounding area.
this is also one monument.
Wala naman yata.
Dong Kien Nghia Thuc Square is located next to Hoan Kiem Lake. It is situated to the northeast of Hoan Kiem Lake and faces the Ham Ca Map building. The square is also the intersection of 5 popular streets: the La Tai Tu, Hang Dao, Hang Gai, Din Tien Huang, and Cao Go. The prime location of the square makes it the place for the New Year countdown, cultural events, and a favorite venue of young people to chill out at night.
Yan, oh.
Enjoy Hanoi street food when visiting the square and nearby areas. Hanoi is apparently home to a wide variety of appetizing and mouth-watering street food and drinks. The Shark's Jaw building is known officially as Ho Goom Plaza or the Ham Ca Map building. The commercial structure, built in the 1990s, was a landmark, recognized by its shark's jaw appearance. The building was fully demolished in late July 2025 to transform the historic square into a more larger and modern public square.
In 1997, when Hanoi and Vietnam hosting the Francophone Summit, the French government donate money for Hanoi government.
Constructed at the turn of the 20th century, this beautiful colonial building is the largest theater in Vietnam. After nearly 100 years of operation, the Opera House was carefully refurbished in 1997 and equipped with state-of-the-art facilities. Today, the venue attracts renowned performers, productions and musicians. This opera house is one of Hanoi's most famous architectural, cultural and political symbol. It embraces the European architectural style under the Renaissance period, with the Italian-made marble floor, copper chandeliers, and exquisite French murals on the ceiling. With plenty of time to explore, the Hanoi Opera House offers tour packages to interested visitors.
The construction of this started with the King Li Thai. The second king.
During the Li dynasty, between 1028 and 1054, Li Tai Tong erected one pillar pagoda. The 8 wooden beams of the one pillar pagoda represent the 8 flower petals. The roof, covered with red brick scale tiles, has 4 curved corners. There is carved double dragon, adoring the moon, on the roof of the pagoda. There are 13 steps to get to the main hall of Lien Hoa Dai. The number 13, in Eastern culture, represents fertility and prosperity, thus the 13 steps symbolize the temple's blessings to pilgrims. An altar, with the statue of Quan Am Bo Tat, sitting on a wooden lotus, is located at the altar, in the main hall. Quan Am Bo Tat is also known as Quan Niam. It is the Vietnamese name for the revered Buddhist figure of compassion, mercy, and love. Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, is located within the historic Ba Dinh Square. It is a mausoleum, which serves as the resting place of Vietnamese revolutionary leader and President Ho Chi Minh. It was also the place where he read the Declaration of Independence on September 2, 1945, establishing the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The mausoleum today is not only a cultural and historical symbol of Hanoi, but also attracts a large number of tourists each year.